wrestling fans. Welcome back to Wrestling Rants and Reviews, and as always, I'm your host, Big Mike, and this is episode 47. And today I'm going to do the reviews part of Wrestling Rants and Reviews. I'm going to review a DVD. That's right, yet another DVD. Well, this one's by the IWA Mid-South, and then they present the Sweet Science 16 tournament. That's right, we're going all the way back to 2001 with this, to Charlestown, Indiana. And this tournament took the course of 2 days, or 2 nights, I should say. And it was a great tournament. It was a great show. I wish I had been there live. But this was a great DVD. A lot of great action on here. Night one, obviously, was the first round of the tournament. And night two was just simply some great wrestling and the results and the finishes of the Sweet Science 16 tournament. Night one, you've seen a lot of future stars. That's right. They may not have been stars here, but they are definitely stars now. In 2001, we had Trent Baker versus Nova, who then became Simon Dean. And Nova was just out of ECW because 2001 things went defunct. As we know, WCW, it was the end of WCW. And also, obviously, ECW was done as well. Second matchup, we had Dino Bambino versus CM Punk. Well, we all know what CM Punk went on to do. Ring of Honor was after 2001, so this was precursor to Ring of Honor as well. So IWS, or I should say, sorry about that, IWA Mid-South was definitely kicking ass back in 2001 as well. And Dino Bambino had no idea who this dude was, no idea. But you know what? This was a phenomenal match. We had Mike Quackenbush and BJ Whitmer basically just starting off their careers, or just starting to get recognized anyways in the business. Great match. Then we move on to Adam Pearce and Chris Hero. We all know who Chris Hero is. One half of the Kings of Wrestling. Adam Pearce, former NWA world champion, also a former Ring of Honor star, booker, etc. Next match, we got Tarek the Great versus Colt Cabana. That's right, boom, boom, Colt Cabana doing his thing 2001. Good matchup there, actually, Tarek the Great. Another unknown to me from then. Pulls off another good match. Then we got Mitch Ryder versus Mark Wolf. Pretty decent match. Danny Dominion versus American Kickboxer. Out of the tournament, I would say that's probably the weakest match. I don't know why, but I thought it was. And then we got Ace Steel versus Suicide Kid, finishing up the tournament for night one. But we had a couple matches on after that. We got Isaiah. That's right, we had Isaiah versus Dysfunction. Pretty decent match. Nothing to write home about, but it was good. Cash Flow versus Psycho Patrick. Again, nothing to write home about, but it wasn't too bad at all. And then we went on to the main event of the evening, which was the Barefoot Thumbtack Death Match, which featured Badman Pondo and Ian Rotten. That's right. Two definitely stand-up, hard-hitting motherfuckers that just, they'll smash you with anything that's not nailed down. And if it is nailed down, they'll break the motherfucker off and stab you with it. So night one was definitely great. I'm sure everybody that was there had to come back for night two. Not only because ICP was on the card, but obviously to finish in the tournament, and they had a couple extra guests on night two as well. We'll get to that in a second. Those of you know Dave Prazak, who's involved with Shimmer big time, and also Ring of Honor right now. He was also doing commentary back then for IWA. So on to night two, the remaining 8 completed the title tournament. I'm not going to let anything out of the bag, let you know who won shit there. Buy the DVD, it's worth it. There's a couple matches on here alone that are worth it. Just from night one, like I said, Dino Bambino versus CM Punk, Adam Pearce, Chris Hero, Tarek the Great versus Colt Cabana. The main event with the death match. At night two, you had Chris Hero and Mike Quackenbush versus Colt Cabana, American Kickboxer. So there you go. They're not in the tournament. Psycho Patrick versus Cash Flow in a rematch. Then we have a 3-way: Sabu versus Tracy Smothers versus CM Punk. That's worth the DVD alone right there too as well. Then you got a 6-man tag: Insane Clown Posse and Ian Rotten versus Madman Pondo, Adam Gooch, and Mitch Ryder. Definitely not a wrestling clinic, but for all you hardcore motherfuckers out there that are thirsty for blood, there you go. Right there, get her done. And the main event for night two was Corporal Robinson versus Mitch Page in a barbed wire pool of leeches match. Talk about interesting and innovative. IWA was kicking it and doing their thing in 2001 with the Sweet Science 16 tournament. Before, obviously that was before the Ted Petty Invitational. So, some very, very good stuff on that DVD. I have a few DVDs from back in that era of IWA. A lot of people know that they're done now, but hopefully they're not done for long. We've seen them go to business before and come back. They may not have had the same roster as they did 10 years ago, but, they had some great guys that still came through there, like Scorpio, Michael Elgin. Obviously, Ian Rotten was still there. The Tomasellis. Is that right? I don't know. I'm not good with names right now, but definitely check out the Sweet Science 16 tournament from 2001. And I'm sure all the rest were just as well, or just as good. I should pick them up just because I like seeing indie stars from back then. They definitely make their way. Shows you what they go through to be where they are today. Whether it's a top star in Ring of Honor like Colt, Boom Boom Colt Cabana, or a 3-time WWE champion in CM Punk. They definitely paid their dues. So check that out for sure. Just a couple shout outs to the IWS group members. What's up, guys? Mugger Baby, Yankees fan for life. F you, Ashley. Weird Guy, King Spinnernet. Who else is out there? Who else we got? Primetime 09 Nick. How can I forget that motherfucker? That guy's crazy throwing out challenges. The Gunner, or should I say Jobber, over there in the TNA. Hopefully he gets his matchup with the Pizza Hut guy. That shit's off the hook. That's funny shit. And Just Ray, I want to give a shout out to that guy. I heard he's in with the IWWS. But I don't know. I really don't know. After your accounts got suspended, apparently you haven't been in touch with the boys. Get in touch with the boys, man. I'm a fan of your shit, and I'd like to, chit chat with you a little bit. I really like your reviews, and I definitely love your shoots. Or your conversations you have via Skype or whatever you do. Good shit. But check out the IWWS channel. That's right, it's the IWWS. There's only a couple videos up now. But I mentioned earlier, a couple episodes ago, that I'm not going to do show reviews anymore. I'm just going to do the weekend review. And it may be results from the shows from Monday to Sunday or Sunday to Saturday, however it is. Maybe some big news in there too. News from the internet sites. So definitely check that out over on the IWWS channel. That's right. My weekend reviews are going to be done over there, and they'll probably be done on. I haven't made up my mind, Friday or Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to go Saturday to Friday or Sunday to Saturday or what. But keep checking it out. I'll drop the link in my description for the IWWS channel. Like I said, we got a lot of good shooters over there as well. But anyways, until you see me again, I'm Big Mike, and this is Wrestling Rants and Reviews.